All right. What's up, everyone? So, it's actually been a good chunk of time since I ended the last recording, part 11 of Phantom Pain. But I'm glad I did because I had some frustrating shenanigans happening with dinner and gotten some time to kind of get past that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And I definitely still want to play a bit of GTA tonight. I'm thinking, frankly, I don't know how much of this I'm going to play. I know the last time I got pretty frustrated. And I think I remember what I'm gonna have to do here is just like load a previous save, and hopefully it's not too far back because I don't think I can like kill this guy as is. Because basically we just where I left off, right? There's some dude who's gonna like tank me. I'm just gonna 1v1 him in this room, 1v1 me, bro. Um, and like, yeah, I'm just not at all built for that. Like I don't think I've had to do that yet. Like obviously not trapped in a room with somebody one on one, but I don't even think I've had to like full on fight somebody one on one in this game yet up until right now. And it's like I'm just really not built for that. And I thought I didn't I would never have to do this kind of thing. So I probably don't have to. Like probably if I was a little bit more explorative or whatever beforehand, I could have found some other way around this. So that's what we'll hopefully find, but my expectations aren't super high. But yeah, the theme is kind of open world games lately, so um, I'm excited to get into it. I'm gonna be smoking a bit as well, so we'll see. Ideally, I'd like to smoke to like a radio station, but I know I'm not gonna get the chance to do that for a little while. So you know what? Let's just launch the game up and see where we're at and go from there. Maybe I can smoke a little bit and then we can have like a full-on smoke session if we get out of this area. Otherwise, we'll just have a little smoke session GTA, right? Nothing wrong with that. And I saw there's an update for the game they just released, as you can see there, patch 1.5. So I guess that just came out on Tuesday. And I was reading through some of the patch notes, and it's all good stuff. It's good to hear. So yeah, maybe we'll even see some of those improvements. More just like the gameplay level stuff I was thinking. But it sounds like they did add, like, from what I remember, there's several changes to like driving and to the AI. So even just those two things alone I might notice, but there was lots of like quality of life improvements it looked like they made, and then also just adding a little bit of free DLC, like finally the option to get a, oh, I gotta close Discord down, get a different apartment. Yeah, let's close it down.
Maybe you could give it to me
No,
and then I can make sure to
Hulu.
use it.
You'd do that?
Yep.
Wow. Thanks, Tina.
No problem. Wait,
Oh
you
yeah.
shouldn't be reading this. It's private property. Plus I promised Dad I wouldn't read anything. Well, maybe just a page. Or half a page. Or just like one sentence. Yeah, that's it. I'll just read one sentence and then put it down. Dear Diary, I'm going to describe my teenage boy butt. Oh my god.
I'm going to describe my teenage boy, but alright, we're good. Oh, here we go. Look, it's yeah. Let's actually run through this. Why not? Oh yeah, that too, right? You can actually decorate it. Yeah, let's just read the whole thing. Why not? Wasn't all the way plugged in. Maybe soon they'll add a set of nail clippers. I do love though how there's like very often in a game like this. Well, I guess it's not super often, but sometimes I'll be doing all the character customization stuff and I'll get one thing wrong and you don't notice obviously until you're into the game, and yeah, then you just gotta live with it. And the example I always think of is when I first played the Mass Effect trilogy, like all the way through. So my first time playing the third game, and I think like my second or third time playing the first and second games. But it was the first time I like took one character all the way through. God, I gotta play those games again at some point. Ooh, boy. Fuck me. Jesus, that's one of those like titles that it's waiting there for me. There's another one that was one of those I was thinking about lately. But yeah, anyways, totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So in Mass Effect, I had like my character, her jawbones were just like, they were off if you looked at her like diagonally or like from the side or something, but it was like only at a certain angle, and I guess you couldn't view from that angle, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was just that I missed it, but I think it was just that you couldn't view that angle in the character customization screen. Especially in like Mass Effect 1, I imagine that would be even more limited, which is where that got started from, right? God, I want to play that game again though, Jesus. But that's okay, we are actively playing other amazing games. But yeah, then I just remember the whole fucking trilogy. Every time a cutscene would like have my character's head turn just like this, and you're like, oh, you have a jawbone that protrudes out like way too much. But yeah, that's the way she goes. And now in Cyberpunk, I got my nails. It's a pretty small thing to be choked up about. But yeah, that totally, having that happen in Mass Effect has made me ever since then, like, if it's a kind of game where you can do a lot of like facial customization and where you're gonna notice it, like Dark Souls you can, but you don't ever really notice it anyways, and you're usually wearing a bunch of, you know, armor or a helmet or whatever. And there's very rarely any movie clips that actually show your character close up anyways. But yeah, in other games I spend a lot of time on it, like notoriously. That's great. I enjoy it. Well, especially like when the game itself ends up, you know, I end up spending dozens of hours in it, and who knows how many more just watching it. You know, like those characters get kind of what's the word? Immortalized or whatever. It's not quite the right term. All right, finish reading this stuff. Whoa, that's big. I did not catch that before. The perk points. Interesting. Yeah, I did remember reading about this fixer thing. The fixer standing, I like that. Particularly because it sounds like it'll maybe, well, just, you know, it creates more depth to the game that wasn't there before, which is cool. And it's, you know, it's not just like pointless, it's meaningful depth. But I like that particularly for I assume that means they're gonna like, or at least for a new player, they'd bombard you less with like all these quest lines they're throwing at you from all these fixers. Like, you know, especially the couple times that I have just tried to go drive around a little bit and explore the city, you just can't. Or at least for somebody like me that I guess gets like overstimulated easily. Uh, I just it's so hard to focus on what I'm trying to, which is usually in that kind of situation is to kind of like wind down and it's like an intermission, but the game is just like, hey, did you know you could do this or this or this and look over there? It's like, yeah, I know. Oh, jeez. So, all right, weapon balancing. Yeah, just lots of improvements. It's very encouraging to see this, and it's like, yeah, just super affirming that I bought this on PC and that I pre-ordered it, even if it was gonna be like, you know, some people would call it a hot mess. Honestly, I didn't have that bad of an experience, but it was definitely not what it was hyped up to be. That's for sure. Nonetheless, like, yeah, I'm a fan. And I'm glad to still be here, be playing. It's kind of crazy to think how many hours we have in this game now at this point, actually. I guess it's not like a fuckload, especially compared to the amount of hours I've been able to put into other games recently that I haven't been able to for years and years. But like Warzone, Metal Gear, and GTA. You know, all of those recently have each taken up a couple dozen hours at least. Which is really cool. Alright. I am working my way through. Okay. Yeah, the driving I'm really excited to hear about. Honestly. Because for me that's a big part of, I think that was maybe the biggest letdown for this game. Personally. But yeah, I know that some of the changes, I mean, already from launch there was obvious changes from the different platforms that it's on. But I noticed in the patch notes I was reading through on Steam, which was a bit more in depth than what that was just there was at least one mention of some changes, like some AI changes, pretty sure it was. That are only going to be taking place on like next gen. So that's kind of what I talk about when I was saying I got kind of some affirmation. I'm glad I bought it on PC. I'm already seeing that be the right decision. Just over a year after release. All right. I do have to figure out the button map thing. Okay. I still love that. That is just so cool. The fact that it's on like both PC and Xbox and just works flawlessly. Boom, just like that. Wait, am I frozen? Nope, we're good. Yeah, just like that, we got our controller map. And I actually forget what it said too. Forget which buttons are what, but we'll find out.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues.
Actually, I think I remember I might even... Wasn't I considering... changing the button maps? Alright, we'll try this out one time.
Oh well. Can't say I didn't try playing nice.
Let's see how
Better think
far I
real hard
was.
where you want to take this. Because you're really starting to piss me off.
Oh, I gotta reassign my, Yeah, I'm not gonna do too well if I don't have anything upgraded. This actually would help me to be able to take on this fight, potentially, depending on how I do things. Okay, this is great, actually. This is perfect. This is an opportunity to, like, you know, sit here, take my time reading some things, process, vamp, think about our character. It's gonna take a little while, and that is okay. Okay. Kind of telling myself that is okay, because it's gonna have to take a little while with this process inevitably. I mean, I know they redid some perks and yeah, redid how the whole system works apparently and reset it. So let's think about how do you want to do this. So I know initially my whole impression with this character that I think I do still kind of want to do. But we can just kind of assess things with how practical they are now that we've played the game some more. But my whole thing with this game at first was, you know, trying to basically copy the that teaser trailer chick. Yeah, and her mantis blades. And so trying to go with like stealthy mantis blade approach, basically. Yeah, was that trying to copy more from that? I know I was trying to like sort of look like her, but you can only look so much like that person from the trailer, and it's not very much like her. I still think my character looks the closest possible to that character from the teaser trailer, and she looks nothing like her. Yeah, there's just not that much of a character customization thing, but I mean, that's just how it is in video games. Like, if you actually try to make it look like somebody, it's not going to work out, because like that's a real person. That's a, you know, model who they scanned and put in the trailer. So, but yeah, I guess that was pretty much it, right? Just like the mantis blades, and I loved her like simplistic dress, and it was white too. And I loved like the fact that, well, honestly, it was just an awesome aesthetic, and that was what all of us, or most of us, that was what we first saw of the game, right? Was that teaser trailer. Obviously, it's not gameplay footage, but that's setting the mood and everything, and that's kind of what I got to mull on for all these years. Of just like this setting of that, you know, chick in her last stand kind of situation, you know, before she just goes ham and kills a bunch of cops, or at least dies trying. It's a pretty cool little scene there, right? And that's kind of the whole premise of that teaser trailer, right? They don't need to have anything else going on. I think the whole teaser trailer is just like a camera moving through this frozen scene, and you can tell like, this is badass, I want to play this. But yeah, anyways, I think the whole, like, yeah, all I really had from that was just the mantis blades, right? And yeah, stealthy, and it'd be cool to be able to Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a cornered bull situation, right? It's like if... Wow, and that actually applies to what's happening right now, doesn't it? So like if the game does force me into a situation, or I guess if I choose to just like not restart the checkpoint over and over again, as I sometimes do in a stealth game, and I'll just, you know, kind of finish the last part of the engagement, not stealthily or less stealthily or whatever. You know, then in those situations, I'd like to have some ability to kind of defend myself. But honestly, I think the maybe the most rewarding or the coolest way, the way I'd like to do that, is with like blades anyways. And like if I keep upping my blades skill, that's going to you know, it's the kind of thing that it has to be close quarters, obviously. So there's already that like hindrance, so I can't just, you know, go ham whenever, as I wouldn't want to. But it's like if I do get cornered, boom. And that would work actually also really well for this. I think maybe the biggest drawback from that is I remember the blades weren't super satisfying to use. It was a bit kind of hard to, you know, get your head around. Get your hand around. You know, it's just it's I guess a little bit awkward, and it's hard not to make it feel awkward when you have like melee fighting and, you know, sword fighting in this setting where you also have like typical first person shooter gunplay. But yeah, I guess that's neither here nor there. I mean, I'm enjoying it enough to keep playing it. And the biggest problem is just like the I need to be on point with the controls and whatnot, and like know what I'm doing, know what options are available to me, like dodging and countering. But actually, I'm pretty sure I still remember all that stuff. I mean, I've watched those tutorials enough times. I'm pretty sure it's just like left trigger once they hit me is when the timing is based off of it. That's like the parry. And then yeah, there's just strong attack, quick attack, the normal thing, double tap B for dash. And that's it, right? It's like the whole melee system. You can block if you hold left trigger, right? But I assume I wouldn't be ever like holding a block. I'd just be preparing for parry. Okay. So that sounds cool. I'd like to emphasize blades. It sounds like kind of a difficult thing to work around. And honestly, it's not typically the kind of thing I would build for. Like, I feel like it might be easier and maybe even more fun in some ways to just go straight down, like, the shotgun path in terms of, like, what... You know what, actually? So I just realized, like, what even would that be? Like, the shotgun path. That'd be assault, and I'd be going into body and other kinds of perks that I'm not really trying to go down the route of anyways right now. And it's like what I'm talking about here, it seems to be this focus on like how am I gonna kill dudes? And I guess that's been a bit like disconnected with my play. Because for the most part I am, you know, I'm sneaking up on a guy with like a pistol trying to do a headshot or something. Or I'm grabbing him and taking him into the shadows. Or I've been doing some like hacking to assist me. Right. And then like if I can't kill them all with you know, stealthily, or yeah, if I choose to, when I go ham, then I'm shooting them with like a shotgun or an SMG, or attacking them with a katana. But yeah, what if we just didn't focus on like the weapon as much? We just focus on like other abilities. Okay, let's start reading through some of these. Okay, that is pretty big, isn't it? Especially if you can upgrade that twice. I wonder what the second level is. What was this? Wait, how much was it again? 20%. That's also pretty massive, isn't it? 14. Level of the related attribute required. And that's reflexes, correct? Yeah, these are attributes. Those are perks, right? Oh, okay. You know what? I'm kind of overthinking this, aren't I? Damn it. I kind of wish I hadn't gone way down that path. And maybe it was still not worth it. But, yeah, they redid Cold Blood, didn't they? Yeah, if my attribute points aren't reset. Well, but I can still, you can reset those, right? Can't you? Like if you pay some amount of money. If I wanted to. Nope. Okay, good to know. Yeah, you can literally never reset them. Okay. Well, yeah, that's just fine. Um, Okay, yeah, that's pretty fucking tempting to just keep going down this route then. Yeah, I mean, like, if I can maybe even conserve some of my points, and we're just going specifically into some of the ones that to me seem far more worthwhile than some of the other ones, like defensive attacks being 75%. I mean, I get that the reason that's so much higher is because you have to line up a defensive attack, but that's like my whole thing. That's what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, I feel like if we do that along with like this, obviously these are the very, you know, higher level ones. Well, I guess this isn't. This is level 1. But yeah, this is level, wait, 15? Oh, so I guess I just don't see what that was? Yeah, whatever. This is 18. Anyways, there are obviously some pretty nice things. Wow, crit damage by 40%. +1 per perk level. That'll do it. Alright, let's smoke. Wow. Okay, I hope to play this game through again someday. Or like at least watch somebody else do a different playthrough. Um, cause like I'm realizing there's at least two different styles I'd like to try to play this game through. Like where you can kind of run and gun a little bit, where I get to do like stuff with my shotgun. And what I'm gravitating towards, which is more of like, yeah, just relying on being able to find some stealthy way to get through things, and like just having a few ways of just really hitting hard on the stealth approach. And like, yeah, when it works out, it'll really work out and be very satisfying, but it'll also be very difficult. Part of why it'll be so satisfying. But we also need to maybe avoid situations like this, though, like what's right in front of me, where big angry guys says, "No stealth for you." Okay, boom. I think I have my method now. What I'm going to focus on, at least for the foreseeable perk points I have, is I'm going to try to not focus on any particular gun advantages. I'm okay with just trying out whatever kind of gun I can have. Although, isn't there actually already some default? Yeah, some melee weapons. Mantis blades and mono wire. Okay. Yeah, but it's not broken up like... Yeah, okay. So just having attribute points be assigned different places isn't going to affect how effective I am with different guns. But, yeah, so I just focus on things like that are focused on like just generic like headshot damage or stealth stuff. Let's see where that gets us. So we've already encountered tons upon tons of humans. So definitely get this. Yes. Oh, non-lethal. That looks pretty lethal to me, but okay. Looked like he fucking bashed his skull in at the end. Perfect. Yep, that's what I need. See, that's pretty nice. Maybe not just yet. Sweet. Okay. Liking where this is headed. Hmm. Okay. So I might actually just hold off on that. Oh yeah, I do think I still want to invest in blades, so we can. I think we're gonna have to pick something that kind of sets us down our path here soon, anyways. But I haven't checked out body and technical first. 150, holy shit. Perfect. All right. Now I just remembered I might have to. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to redo that again. But it was all pretty focused, so I think I'll know what to do. So I put the 1 point here in engineering and mech looter. And then we put 6 points into blades. Right? Yep. Maxed out offensive defense and sting like a bee. And then 1 of flight of the sparrow. And then... Cool. Didn't touch any of those, and maxed out all those. Actually, these are all one of ones. So it's just, yeah, we got this little backwards J shape. And then sniper. Dope. Alright. Let's see what I got ahead of me. So, seems like, yeah, first of all, let's try to test out what our buttons are. Yeah, it seems like I'm gonna have to do stuff with blades. And that was partially my thinking behind putting a bunch of the points into reflexes. So let's see. That's B. That's X. Okay, BX. I do not know. Oh, it's probably click left and right stick. Yep, left stick. And then what does right stick do again? Hey, look at that. It is right stick. Cool. Right stick is to move with the control scheme. Oh, it's a quick melee attack. Cool. And we'll also test that out. Alright.
Look, we could settle this without anyone.
Should I be concerned that it's red?
Getting hurt. Why make this any harder than it needs to be?
Should ask yourself that.
Listen carefully. When I do,
Assume you, but
take a while.
yeah, she wasn't even that good. She was hot, I'll give you that. And like all, as will you.
I tried to fucking counterattack that. Alright, whatever.
Well, aren't you
You're
the
not
queen
helping.
of fuck-ups?
Now what?
Too bad you can't talk to dead people.
Fuck
Oh,
you,
wait,
dude.
You're doing it now. Anyway, just scour his comp.
That just might work.
Cool. Well, I assume that that was only doable because of the upgrades I just put on, so I'm glad I don't have to do those again as well. Because I'm sure I did just that last time, but... yeah. Or maybe it was because of the changes they made. I don't know. Cool. Alright. Blades. That's what's up. Actually, you know what? It very well could have been because of the upgrades. Right, because we just put 30% speed increase into our character. Alright. So what do you got? Let's just take all of it. Good. Yep.
sold her off to a ripper.
Chip was busted. Could have sent her to get it patched up.
A ripper named Fingers in a back alley for hookers. Sounds like a Joy Toy's wet dream.
Used to Quantum Break. That you did have to read upside down, but I guess this you don't read upside down? Alright, at some point I gotta fucking... Oh, hello. That was cool. Even... I never noticed it says Arasaka right there. Okay, let's see... Wow, and I have 48 heals. Jesus. Or, I mean, 78. I don't know where I got 48. But, yeah, so is this... This isn't the special katana that I got, is it? Wow, where's my fancy katana? And my fancy shirt. Do I still at least have... Wait, Galaxy... I don't think I have any of my old stuff. Like my pre-order stuff. I'm sure I can get it back somehow. I mean, I doubt they just like actually took that away. It's probably just a little glitch. Maybe I'm high. Just didn't realize it. I know that I'm high. Maybe I just didn't realize I still have it. Okay. That is cool that they skipped that by default. I remember there was a point where I got ambushed by, what was it, Regina? And she called me and I was just like, okay, too much, too much. But that's not uncommon experience. What was it trying to do? Yeah, I'm trying to affect my sensitivity for controller. Is that just... Oh, here we go. Well, third person controller, first person controller. Okay, I just saw the mouse stuff. I moved on too fast. Alright, so is it separate for aiming? Because I feel like when I'm aiming, it's way different. Third person, first person, 15. Wait, when are you ever third person? When you're driving, I guess? Let's just do this. I'm actually curious about the benchmark. No, don't do that. Yeah, I saw they added that earlier too. Okay, so it's probably best if I can actually sneak up on him with like my blades, right? Hey there. Jesus.
Looks familiar.
What's that?
Evelyn's jacket. Crumpled like a tissue. Must...
Shit. Didn't mean to skip that. Meant to crouch. Yeah, no, I remember that being a thing. 15's the right number. Whoa. Oh, come on. Okay, we got it now. Okay, so you just can't press it like preemptively at all. Oh. Alright, that's why we got the quick save. This is super fun. I'm very glad to be saying that. Wow, so you can just hack it like that and get a bunch of free food? That's good to know. Yeah, honestly, I feel like as long as I'm just willing to spend some of my 78 health items, or eat the occasional food, which apparently I can get tons of for free very easily, I feel like it doesn't really make sense to do any of the self-health regen perks, at least with my build, with the kind of thing I'm doing. Alright, let's try this again. Can I just not grab him? No, I can't. Oh, I can? What was I doing wrong the other 3 times or 4 times that I did that? Okay. I don't know if it's my controller or the game. Kind of thing has been happening more often. Alright. I'll take. If I can has. No, I guess not. Okay. Okay, so you still have to be able to look at it. Okay. And so it says it reveals all people connected to it, but I suppose it's not showing the guy right next to it because he is not connected. Alright, let's try this. That did not work.
Not like this! God, fuck! You come out alone. We won't hurt you. I promise! Where you got to, coward? What's with you guys?
Why can't I run? I keep doing button inputs that are clearly not coming through.
Not like this! God, fuck!
Okay, again, why is that not working? I'm holding forward, I'm clicking left stick. I don't... Or at least my paddle that's set to left stick. Why the fuck was that not working?
I really don't feel like this today. Show yourself.
got to, coward? Come out alone. We won't hurt you. I promise. Where you got to, coward? Come out alone. We won't hurt you. I promise. Fuck. Almost pissed myself. What the?
Is it that I'm holding it? Oh. I think I just figured out my issue. So there's a different symbol for the hold X button. It's a good spot for a quick save. Okay.
Damn it. What now?
Okay, actually.
Where you got to, coward?
Fuck yeah.
Where you got to, coward? Not alone. We won't hurt you. I promise. Where you got to, coward? You come out alone. We won't hurt you. I promise. Where you got to, coward? Come out alone. We won't hurt you. I promise. Where you got to, coward?
Anybody home?
You come out alone. We won't hurt you. I promise.
Killing is fun!
What's with you guys?
I don't have time for this. Come on.
Where you got to? You come out alone. We won't hurt you. I promise. hurt you. I promise!
What's that?
Where you got to, coward? If you come out alone, we won't hurt you. I promise! You come out alone, we won't hurt you.
Can't hack it like that.
Promise! Where you got to, coward?
Ooh, but I can hack it like this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then don't mind if I... Uh-huh. He's looking right at me. Dope.
I'm required to return your weapons. Even though I'd rather... Hey, I don't know anything. I just work here.
Uh.
Required... Hey, I don't know anything. I just work here. Hey, I don't know anything. I just work here.
Nothing to see, nothing to see.
Nice work back there. Ever thought of applying for the diplomatic corps?
That's infidelity. No. Well,
Don't have time to massage egos.
from some
I respect that.
Of course.
the ass is me.
You'd have loved to drop an H-bomb on this place.
No need to go so OTT. I've got other methods.
Right. No feeling going
One thing's for sure, though. Claus won't forget this.
Might as well be latex. Masturbation.
Think Fingers has got her? Think we'll find her there?
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now. You had a plan, you tried, it fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition to find helmet. What the hell's that? No, damn it! It's all going too slow. Gonna decommission before we learn how to rip the chip out.
Wanted me dead. Said so yourself.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind. Want you to live now.
Can't find the words to describe exactly how fucked up you are.
I just needed a calmer moment to think. And yeah, figured since fate gave me another shot, I'll take it.
To live life to the fullest. See the northern lights. Run with the mech bulls or with gazelles on a safari.
To finish what I started, I'm back in the game. Want Sokka out, so I'm gonna need you in.
Never been recruited into a terrorist cell before. If you've been honored,
Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need, and Makoshi's how we grab it.
What's up with this lip capture? It's like way off. Like they got all the motion cap, but no lip
ready?
capture. There's just very little. That actually looks kind of right. That last thing you just said.
You know, you're just an irritating hallucination, right? Just ignore
And you're a
you.
walking corpse. Should just wait till your mind shrivels to nothing and frees up space for me.
You fucking asshole.
But as should be obvious, I've decided to help you. Need to find something first. 7 letters. Starts with an M.
Don't trust you. Clear, right? So why would I trust in your plan?
'Cause you've heard your death knell, but you'd rather live. So if you're done bitching, I'd be happy to explain. Sound good?
Not really, no.
Well, sooner or later, Makoshi's where we're headed.
Come on, you got more to say, so just say it.
50 years back, ops on the human mind. Makoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that. Bet it still is today. Telling ya, all roads lead there. It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine.
plan to smash Arasaka this time? Got another nuke tucked away?
This time, bombs named Alt Cunningham.
I'm supposed to know who that is.
Not yet, but you will once we find what we need. For now, we got no time to lose. Need to get inside Makoshi.
What is it this time?
The pipe that burst in our building. Those city bastards still haven't sent anyone to fix it. Watch your language. Can't you see who you're talking to? We need the pipe fixed, that's for sure. Maybe something to fix up some.
Okay, dope. I'm honestly really feeling this game. I'd love to play some more, and I love that I have this like trifecta of amazing games now to go in between, and they're all open world games, and you know, maybe that's just kind of my genre. And I've always talked about stealth, but I like stealth, obviously. Just spent an hour and a half stealthing a portion that I could have just shot my way through in 20 minutes if I wanted to. But yeah, I mean, open world is also, that's definitely up my alley. I don't know, not like how it's looking. So yeah, I guess we aren't going to be like chilling if the game is going to keep looking like this for a little while. So yeah, anyways, like to play some more, might even play some more tonight, although don't think that's super likely, but possible. Possible we'll play it soon. Yeah, I'm feeling it. This was a very nice change of pace from the last time I remember playing this game, so I think I'm just extra happy that kind of getting some redemption here. But yeah, till next time, that's all for now. For Cyberpunk, at least.